Jafora Fox, let's talk business. And let's turn it up a notch. It's your time to shine with Jafora Fox. It's all coming together. Just keep your eyes on God and tune in. And let's talk with Jafora Fox. Hey, Jafora Fox. Jafora Fox.
Hello, and God bless you. God bless you. Happy Thursday to you. And thank you so much for joining and being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Let's talk business. I am your host, Jafora Fox, and I am so excited on tonight. Have a dynamic man of God on tonight that is doing some amazing things. And so I'm super excited. So make sure now that you tag all of your friends, your family, everyone, to let them know that the Jafora Fox Show is on. So happy Thursday to you. And I am here every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So mark your calendars for every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you would like to book a free consultation, you can schedule your consultation on my website, which is www.jaforafox.com. I am a business strategist and a transformational coach. I also teach financial literacy education courses and how to start your own business. So book a free consultation and you can schedule that at my website, which is showing on the screen. And then calling all entrepreneurs. If you would like to be a guest on the Jafora Fox Show, you can go to my website, click on the link, be a guest, complete that registration form, and upload your picture. Upload your picture and the information will come to me and I will contact you. It is free to be a guest on the Jafora Fox Show. So calling all entrepreneurs. So make sure that you send me over your information so we can finish fourth quarter out with a bang and I can get you on the show and spotlight you. I love spotlighting entrepreneurs as well as providing the business strategies and personal development. And then if you would, and if you have not, you would please subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Jafora Fox Show. Click that red subscribe, complete the information, and then click the bell so that you'll receive the notifications about the Jafora Fox Show. So if you have not, if you would please subscribe to the Jafora Fox Show. Let's talk business. And thank you so much for sharing and tagging others and letting others know about the Jafora Fox Show. I appreciate your love and your support. And as I always say, sharing is caring. So thank you in advance for sharing. Thank you so much for sharing. And when you do share, put shared in the comments so that you can have your name put in the drawing at the end of the show. So put shared in the comments. If you won before, it's okay. You can win again. I love giving away things at the end of the show. And also the guest has something amazing that he is going to give away as well. So make sure you put shared in the comments. And then if you would like to ask a question, you want to put your question in the comments, or if you would like to come on the show and ask your question, that information is on the screen. So again, thank you. And then finally, if you would like to reach out to me, you can send me an email. My email is info@jaforafox.com, or you can call me, my office number, as well as, again, my website. So hello to you. And let's see who is joining us on tonight. Say hello. Hi, Brenda. God bless you. Love you. Thank you so much for joining. If you would please share. Happy Thursday to you, Evelyn. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Thank you, Evelyn, for sharing. God bless you. And say hello. Thank you, Brenda, as well, for sharing. So hello. Hi, Stephanie. Good evening. God bless you. God bless you. And again, Stephanie, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate you all for sharing. As I always say, sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. And so have an amazing guest on tonight, And so at this time, I'm going to bring the guest on tonight, which is Mr. Charlie McCants from Mobile, Alabama. So thank you so much, Charlie, for being a guest on the Jafora Fox Show. Definitely honored and excited to have you as a guest. And you all will hear from the guest a little later on in the show shortly. So say hello to the people, Mr. Charlie.
Good afternoon, everyone.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Yes. God bless you all. God bless you. And again, thank you all so much for joining and being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. And so the first thing I'm going to talk about on tonight is value your business. You want to make sure that you value your business. And as your self-worth grows, things begin to shift upward. You gradually stop positioning your services as a commodity and know that that's something for you. You value that. You value your business, and where you compete on price. You know, price is important. Know that what you bring to the table is key and it is important, and pricing is a part of it. And don't, as well as others pay for things that they want, they can also pay for your services as well. So instead of you emphasizing the value of your clients, enjoy as you become their go-to solution. So you are a solutionist. You problem solve, you provide solutions to help your clients with their business. So as I said, you are that problem solver and you become invaluable. Anytime you're able to solve problems and help someone else out, you are extremely valuable, and know that what you're doing, it is very, very valuable and it is needed as well. And so success in business takes determination. And so you want to be determined in what it is that you're doing, and one must be motivated. You got to be motivated. And sometimes you may not always be motivated, but you still have to push and press anyway, and be willing to work hard in order to get a business going strong. And know that things may not always at all times, because there's always seasons and everything, that is always going to be strong, but continue to strive, continue to be willing to make your business be the best that it should be. And knowing your value and comfortably sharing that with a potential client is a game changer. You no longer have to compete on price. That's because ideal clients will happily pay you for the solutions that you offer. So value yourself, value your business. And when things get in the way of reaching your goals, because life happens to us all, and you may feel discouraged, or you may feel, as I talked about last week, don't be so easily discouraged. Keep pressing, keep moving forward. It can be tempting to give up, but we're not giving up in this season. We're going to make sure that we stay, because the race is not given to the swift. It's the one who endures to the end. But that's when you need to reach for your ambition the most. Know your why you started your business, why you're doing what it is that you're doing. And if you want it badly enough, you can overcome any obstacle or find another way to achieve what you want to achieve. And it's okay to strategize. Always be open to strategize in your business and tweak some things and change some things. And that's okay. And once you have done all of those things, you'll look back and you're going to overcome those obstacles and situations. You're going to look back and experience and see that, you know what? I pressed my way through and I made it. And, you know, these some of the things that you can take in your personal life too as well. You know, you can look back and say, I made it through that situation. And so once you've made it through that thing that seemed impossible, you'll have more confidence to take on the next challenge, the next situation that is going to happen in your business. And remember the word impossible and think I'm possible. That it is possible for you to do what it is that you're trying to do. And when getting a business off the ground, you may question whether you have the ambition you need to succeed, but know that you have everything it takes to succeed in your business. Just continue to put in the work. And many business owners do. But if we look inside ourselves, we can find our ambition, the ambition that we have, and do amazing things with it. And so on tonight, I just wanted to share with you about valuing your business. So make sure that you continue to value your business, value who you are, and know that you have some great things to bring to the table and help your clients, because you are a problem solver, or your customers. And so on tonight, I want to take the time to introduce our guest on tonight, which is Charlie McCants, and he is the owner of Mobile Jesters LLC, you all. Mobile Jesters. It's a professional basketball team with the American Basketball Association, the ABA. And he was introduced to the ABA in 2010 and assisted the Gulf Coast Flash until 2013. In February of 2013, he placed a team in Mobile, Alabama, while commuting back and forth to Gulfport. This is where he saw an opportunity to make a difference in young men's lives, offering them the opportunity to dream again and something they loved. The challenges faced in maintaining the organization has taught him a lot about business, about patience, expanding his own dreams. And Charlie understands that life is not about him, but he lives so that he can impact others on their journey. For those and others, those are some of the reasons that he has, and he has many. He's done some amazing, amazing things. He has helped the players, their families, and the community. What he's doing with the professional basketball team is just not about basketball. It's about community as well. And more than anything, it has caused him to grow. And from that came their slogan, which is, we are not just basketball. We are about changing lives. And so how amazing is that? So welcome again. God bless you, Charlie. And thank you so much again for being a guest on the Jafora Fox Show. So honored and excited to have you tonight. So with that, tell us about yourself.
Well, first off, it's truly a pleasure to be here, and I really appreciate you allowing me the opportunity. Well, my name is Charlie McCants. I'm from Monroeville, Alabama. I'm an Alabama boy, as they say. After graduation in 1967, I moved to New York, where I stayed until I was getting drafted. I wasn't interested in the Army because I felt like the Air Force offered me greater opportunities. So I signed up on the delayed enlistment program for the Air Force, and I was with the Air Force for 20 years. During that time, I received a degree in electronic technology from the University of Air Force. And after retiring from the Air Force in 20 years, I moved to Austin, Texas, where I basically started work for Motorola. I was with them for 12 years until they downsized my whole department. And then when that took place, opportunity opened other doors. I went into physical training, something that I did in the military as well. In addition to that, I did landscaping, learned the craft of remodeling homes and construction. And that was one of the things that brought me to Gulfport. I came to Gulfport to remodel a vintage home. And after completing the job, I decided to stay because I enjoyed the Gulf Coast. I have 7 children, 4 that's biologically and 3 that's adopted, but all 7 are mine. From those 7, I have 16 grandkids and 6 great-grands. But overall, it's been a journey that I admire, and through God's blessing, hey, the opportunity still remains.
Absolutely awesome. And again, thank you so much for your service in the Air Force. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. And thank you for all of the amazing things, this amazing family that you have. So good evening, Gail. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining and being a part. And thank you so much for sharing. And with that, Charlie, tell us about your business, the Mobile JESTER LLC.
Well, like you said, I was working with the Gulf Coast Flash in Gulfport, and there was a lot of things that I wanted to do that the owner wasn't willing to do, because I really enjoyed, working with young men, encouraging them about, making positive decisions in their lives. And I saw an opportunity an hour away in Mobile. So I purchased the rights to have a team here in Mobile, and the team was the Mobile Tornadoes. And then several years after that, we changed the name to Port City Tornadoes because of being here in the Port City. And then 2 years ago, to kind of coincide with the community, because Mobile is known as the Mardi Gras City in conjunction with New Orleans, I changed the name to the Mobile Gestures. A lot of people say, well, the Gestures is a joker. I say, well, it all depends on how you look at it and what it's about. We're not about joking. We're about changing lives. And that's where our motto came from. Because what it does is it gives young men the opportunity to live their dream of playing professional basketball. And from our platform, it also gives them the opportunity to go overseas, and some even go to the NBA, where they can actually get paid. And so, it's a joy now to take those young men with their dreams and get them back in the community, providing mentoring and coaching for our young kids. And those are just some of the things that we're doing presently with the team.
Oh, that's awesome. That is amazing how you're giving the young men an opportunity to be able to play basketball and to do what they love to do. And I just think that's absolutely amazing and fantastic for you to continue that vision that you started back in 2010. And how do you recruit for your players for the Mobile Jesters?
Well, every summer in June, we have tryouts, and, we advertise and market, that we have in tryouts, and, it gives players an opportunity to come try out for the team. And then, from those tryouts, we make the selection of 15 players on the roster with 3 backups. And that is basically, the procedure that we do. And, one of the things that it does is that, we stress that, it's going to require a mindset change, because many of them, they might have played college ball, or they might have just played rec ball and things like that. And so when they come into the program, their mindset have to shift, because now they're, performing on even a higher level. And so, those are just some of the things that we do from that program.
That's awesome. That you definitely said something key, which is about mindset have to shift. You definitely have to shift your mindset, and really shifting your mindset in everything that it is that you do is all about that mindset. And which is key, you all. And as I talked about in your business, is valuing your business, which meaning that you have to shift your mindset as well. And here Stephanie has a comment, says, sounds like it's not just basketball, but taking the time to really mentor these young men to help them to become successful. Absolutely. I agree, Stephanie. Love this. It's so amazing, because a lot of times, not everybody gets to go to the NBA, but this ABA does allow for the young men to be able to still pursue the love that they have for basketball. And as you talked about, maybe going overseas. So it enlarges their territory and provide further options for them. And so if you would, Charlie, talk about your motto, which I love, is we are not just basketball, we're about changing lives. So talk about the motto and where that came from.
Well, one of the things that we realized, in working with the young men, that they have their personal lives. And a lot of times with that, they bring that into the program. And when they bring it into the program, it causes disruptions because everybody have their own way of doing things. Everybody have their own mindset. And the whole goal is to get them on the same page. So as I looked at that, I said, okay, I'm dealing with 15 different individuals with totally different outlooks. And so now I have to bring these 15 people together along with the coaching staff to where everybody is on the same page going in the same direction. So from that, one of the things that we strive to do is to encourage them about making positive choices in their personal life, in their relationships, in the community, on their job, and providing them some guidance and some instruction on doing that. And from that, trying to get them back into the community to where they can function in a positive way and not only encourage themselves, encourage their families, that they can encourage others as well. So taking all that into consideration, I looked at it and say, well, even though we are here to play basketball, we are doing other things beyond basketball. And the idea came to mind that with doing these other things, that calling the idea we're not just basketball, we're about impacting lives.
I think that's amazing because we have to be more than what we're actually about with giving back, helping to change the mindset of others. And Evelyn has an amazing comment there as well, as talking about how awesome it is that you're changing the lives of the young men that you're coming in contact with and with the community. And that is absolutely an awesome thing. And as an entrepreneur and being in business and doing things, the idea is to change the lives of others. It's about helping other people. And it's not so much about you as a person yourself, but it is about giving back, which is first and foremost. So again, kudos to you, and amazing things that you are doing in Mobile with the team, with the community, as well as with the young men. And so you all, I'm going to come back in just a moment with more questions to and for Mr. Charlie. And I'm going to talk about now consistency, because in valuing your business, you definitely have to be consistent in what it is that you're doing. Consistency is a state of mind to grind in sync. And so you have to be consistent. And what makes it all happen? What makes all of this happen that it is that you're trying to do with your business? It's a singular goal, a vision. And so you have a vision that you're wanting to do, which consistency is the key in everything that it is that you're doing. You must be consistent, because that is the foundation of a great business, is to be consistent. Don't worry about others around you. Don't worry about what you may feel like that it's not working, or people may not be supporting you, or things like that. It doesn't matter. Just stay consistent in what it is that you are trying to do. And what is the foundation of any great business? And I'm sure you already know the answer to that is consistency. That's the foundation that you need to set. And so it's important to stay consistent, even if it does not look like the things are changing. So you can definitely take that into place in your own personal life with just consistency within itself. Whether you want to be consistent in losing weight, going back to school, on your job, doing better, consistency always will give you results. So stay at it and stay consistent in whatever it is that you are trying to do and what you're trying to achieve. And create a goal for your business, something tangible that's not far-fetched, something you can almost touch, something you can reach to make happen, and stay consistent in doing that. And you must realize the impact of small changes on a larger picture will get you where you need to go. So don't despise the small things. Keep making those small changes that you might be thinking they're small, but all of those things will add up to create a larger picture in what it is that you're trying to do. And it is worth it. It is definitely worth it to keep going, to keep pressing, to keep moving forward. And it's definitely don't want you to stay stagnant. You know, you don't want to be stagnant in what you're doing, because consistency is a key. If that is not an option for you when you're wanting to grow your business. So consistently changing the formula won't help either. And so you want to stay with what it is that you're doing. You may, at the beginning, it may seem like it's not working, but continue to go at it, continue to move forward in doing what it is that you're trying to do. And so the goal is to create a plan, stick to it, analyze it, and work it, and then start again. And so you want to keep doing that. And the biggest part about consistency is once you get started with putting the things together, then from week to week, you have to set yourself up on a schedule so that you can stay consistent in what it is that you're doing. And if you can't afford to, pay someone or have a team of people to continue to help you, then you have to get in there and get it all done, yourself. But always, always stay consistent. Know that the consistency is the key into you trying to create those results. And so now I want to talk about brand consistency, because what brand consistency is your marketing. It's the strategy that you use with your brand, and looking at your flyers and looking at your website and looking at all of those things that you need to do from a marketing perspective to let people know that, hey, this is my business. This is what it is that I do. And so sometimes even the slightest changes in branding can have an unexpected results. For example, if you're, winning a campaign, or you're running a campaign with YouTube ads, or maybe it's Facebook ads, or Instagram, there's different things out there that you can do to run those different ads so that you can help brand your business. And you want to do that in a way where you set, as I said before, a schedule. Maybe you post this on Monday and Wednesday and Friday, and then the other days you're posting other things, but you have to constantly stay consistent in your branding, in what it is that you're trying to do, so that it can be more robust, so that it can be out there, so you can be relevant in what it is that you're trying to do, and that others know that is what your business is. And you might find yourself not having a great performance when you're doing that. But that's okay, because if you continue to take those steps in trying to get done what you're trying to get done, I just truly believe that things will come together. But it's not just so much about what it is you're putting out there. It's the consistency to let others know what it is that you're actually doing. And the key is to understand how critical maintaining consistency in branding is, and realizing that it will come and it will make a difference. And there is an effect that you will gain from branding your business in a consistent way. So now I'm talking about brand consistency, which I said is like your marketing, your Instagram, your YouTube, the other Facebook, Twitter, they have LinkedIn, they have so many different platforms that you have to manage, that you have to be consistent in what it is that you are trying to do. So again, with yourself, value your business, stay consistent, because consistency is key. And brand consistency, how important it is for you to brand your business on a daily basis, and letting others know what it is that you're doing and who you are, your family, all of those things is part of brand consistency. So I just wanted to share those two outlines with you on tonight. And then I'll go back into asking some other questions from our guest tonight, Mr. Charlie McCants. So with that, Mr. Charlie, what are some of the challenges that you have faced and overcome as a sports team?
Well, basically, everything that you just mentioned is a challenge for any business. One of the things that we did this year was we changed our format to an LLC because we needed to operate as a business. With those challenges, you like you say, you have to have consistency in all of the things that you do because now it was a business before, but even more so now because that's your focus. You have to be committed to what you're doing and how you're doing it to ensure that you can obtain the results that you're looking for. You have to be dedicated to the cause. In addition to that, you have to be willing to cut your losses when necessary. And the reason why I say that is because there are times when people get negative. And if you're going in a positive direction, you have to weigh those options as to whether you're going to keep them around or are you going to continually, deal with the nonsense. So those are hard decisions, but they're required. And many of the other things that you mentioned, because we had to really focus on how can we survive. We started in 2013. We're beginning our ninth year. So we had to do a lot of things differently to create revenue to cover our expenses. Like things that we did was we enhanced our sponsorship programs. We start offering more items within those programs to be able to give a business a platform to be able to showcase their business. In addition to that, we start bringing more things in from the community. Like as an example, we start partnering with groups and organizations, inviting them to come showcase their business on our platform. In addition to that, we've added some additional programs like programmatic advertising on TV and radio, things that will enhance businesses, but also bring revenue to us. And so, like any businesses, you have challenges that you have to deal with, but it all depends on how you deal with them. Like you said, you have to set goals and you have to have a plan. You have to follow the plan to get the results. And if they're not working, you have to be willing to make adjustments. You just can't allow yourself to get bogged down. And in addition to that, you have life challenges to go along with that. But when you put them all together and like old folks used to say, hey, when you shake it through the sifter, you throw out the bad and you deal with, you go forward with the good. So that's how we deal with the challenges and how we focus on the future with our program.
Absolutely awesome. I believe that is true. You got to use that sifter and you got to get rid of those things that are not good and stay positive. And definitely 9 years in doing this is amazing. So continue to do the amazing work that you are doing with keeping it together. And you talked about being committed, which is another great word. We have to be committed in what it is that we are doing. So that consistency, that commitment, the mindset shift that you talked about, making sure that you are around positive people, getting rid of all of the negativity, because that does not help anything at all. And with that, I love the way you talked about with the advertisement and the sponsorship of programs that you allow the other businesses to be a part of that. And what I want to talk about now is the community involvement that you do with the Mobile Jesters. Is the Bullies or Cowards? Talk to us some more about what that is and what that involvement is with the community.
Well, we all know that kids are bullied daily. Many of them, from the results of it, end up taking their lives because they can't deal with the pressure. And we partnered with Angels and Dulls out of Chicago, which is a organization that focus on bullying. And so what we try to do is we try to talk to young people about steps that they can take when it happened to them or happens to someone that they know about. And we encourage them that, not only does it happen to young people, but it happened to older people as well. With cyberbullying, you know, when I was a kid, you knew who the bully was because he lived down the street from you around the corner. But now, you know, they're online. And, you know, when a person is online, you know, they don't know where it's coming from or why. And so we just try to help them prepare to be able to deal with those type situations. And in doing that, it causes us to have more involvement within the community by going into organizations, by going into the school system, and inviting them to come out to our platform to be able to encourage them in a positive way. Because one of the things that we do as part of our platform, especially for young people, is we give them an opportunity to showcase their talents and their skills by performing during halftime or before the game or after the game to help enforce their confidence in themselves, to be able to deal with negativity as it confronts them in their day-to-day living.
And that is absolutely awesome, to help others to be to understand about bullying and what that looks like, and giving them an opportunity to be able to showcase their talents and all of those things, taking that energy and putting it into a more positive direction, so that, you know, the kids are not being bullied. And I just think that's absolutely amazing, what it is that you're doing with the community involvement, the program called Bullies Are Cowards. And so I'm just going to take a pause break just to say hello and to remind others to share. So please make sure that you share the Facebook Live as well as on YouTube, and then put shared in the comments, because as I always say, sharing is caring. So thank you all so much in advance for sharing, because at the end of the show, your name will go into a drawing so that you can win some amazing, two amazing prizes that we have on tonight. So share, because sharing is caring. And what a great, thank you so much, Dolores, for sharing. And Stephanie had a nice comment that I wanted to read. It says, I love this. Bullying has such an impact on children at school. It saddened me to hear one of my students shared how he was bullied at another school, and it can happen to the very young. And Stephanie, that is so true. And that's why I love the program that Mr. Charlie has with the Bullies Are Cowards, because we have to talk about these things. We have to definitely address the situations and find out what is going on with bullies and the reason for doing that. So that is absolutely amazing. And again, thank you so much for all of the things that you are doing in changing the lives of others. Because as I said before, that's what it's all about. Changing the lives of someone else, making an impact in someone else's life. And so with that community involvement, you also have Books for Baskets. Talk about that community outreach that you all do as well.
Well, with our Books for Basket program, what we do there is that we go into the school system, we offer them tickets to give to their students to read more. One of the things that when I'm talking to a young person, one of the questions that I ask them, do you read? I even ask adults that, because once they're out of school, everybody kind of moves away from it. But I think that in life is always a learning process. And to be able to learn, you have to continually to enhance yourself and expand your mind by reading. And so in exchange for those tickets, and they award the kid that, you know, if they finish the task, you know, they give them a ticket to our game. And so it's just a way that we're using our platform and the tickets as a way to encourage kids to read more. When I talk to a parent, one of the things that I tell them is that have your child just read 15 minutes a day, even on Saturday and Sunday. And what that does is it causes the repetition to increase. And from the kid's perspective, it's not that long because it's only 15 minutes. But one of the things that you will find is that over time, that 15 minutes will increase to 20 minutes, to half an hour, to an hour, because when they get involved and engaged, they lose track of time, which allows them to read more. Then another thing that I encourage a parent to do is that if you work, then when you come home, have your child to get a book, come sit at the table and read to you while you fix dinner. Two things happen. It expands the child in their reading habits, but it also give you and your child some time that may not have been there before. And it also allows you to hear them increase their reading ability. So that's what we do with this program.
Awesome, awesome. Another awesome program, you all with that. And as Dolores has said, life is definitely a learning process. And so we should never stop learning, never stop evolving oneself. And then it helps to, as you said, expand our minds. We have to expand our minds in what it is that we are doing. So hello to each and every one of you all again for joining. Hello, Deacon Fox, my hubby. Thank you so much for being a part. If you would please take the time to like, share, and tag others. Tag others in the Facebook Live so that they can hear about the amazing things that this guest is doing on tonight with the Mobile JESTER LLC. So if you know someone who is interested in, playing basketball, you'll be able to see the information from Charlie on tonight. So God bless you. God bless you all. And again, thank you all so much for joining and being a part. And don't forget to share, because sharing is caring. And then put shared in the comments. So again, kudos to you, Mr. Charlie, you have two amazing programs, and I know you have many other programs and community outreach that you are doing too as well. And hello to my sister. Love you. Thank you so much for being a part and sharing, and I appreciate your support. So thank you. And also with that, Charlie, talk about or provide some other encouraging things, last minute thoughts and things that you would want to share, with the audience, because you are doing some amazing things. You have such an amazing background and experience with being in the military for one, and then just all of the different things that you've done throughout your life, an amazing family, and then how you're pouring into the lives of others and the young people and with the community involvement. So if you would take this time to just share some other thoughts and some encouragement that you can provide to the audience.
First off, one of the things that I would suggest to anyone is to be willing to invest in yourself. And what I mean by that is invest in the books, invest into recording. There's a lot of free information there that you can go on YouTube and, listen to great mentors. Because like one of the things that I do when I'm driving is I listen to positive information. I call it my library on wheels, because it gives me the opportunity to listen to positive information throughout the day instead of, just listen to plain music. By investing in yourself, one of the things that through personal development, it allows you to expand not only your mind, but it allows you the opportunity to expand yourself. What I mean by that is you can only go and grow based upon what you have inside. If you don't expand your mind, you're limited to the things that you can do, even with your business. If you have a business and you only know so much, your business is only going to grow to that particular level. But if you continually to improve and continually to expand, then it's going to allow you the opportunity to reach goals and limits that you would not otherwise have access to. Always be willing to reach out to other people. If they have workshops and seminars in your area that you can attend, invest in those. Because if you have a business or even just dealing with life, and you're able to pick up just one nugget and then apply that nugget in your life, it's going to allow you to grow. Because one of the things that COVID did was it changed the way that we do things in life. It changed how we approach life, what we do, how we do it. And so you have to be willing to expand yourself and adjust to the life changes that's taking place around you. Because if you don't, you're going to get left behind, and then life going to continually be a struggle. It's not easy as it is, but the more you prepare for what is to come, the better your life is going to be. So my key thing for you today is invest in yourself. Continually to read and expand your mind, because the Bible tells us that, that we should study to show ourselves approved. And then when we show ourselves approved, we're able to invest and improve not only in our family lives, but other people that we are connected to and will connect to in the future.
Absolutely awesome. Great, great, great words of encouragement and wisdom, just positive words that you have provided. One of the things you talked about was invest in yourself, in which I tell people all the time, take the time to invest in yourself, investing in yourself in the right way and with the right things that can help you to be able to grow. I mean, even with the information you gave about in the books and engaging your children and helping them to continue to read. And even as adults, we should continue to read as well with that, your library on wheels. And then personal development, which is so key. We have to be in a place of always developing oneself, always learning and growing and evolving. And as you said, expand your mind. And we have to. Definitely COVID has caused us and put us in a place that we should have adjusted the life changes in what we're doing and how we're thinking and what it is that we should be doing. I mean, there's so many people that have lost their lives, and God has us still here, and for a reason and for a purpose and for a plan. And we should be getting about the business of, doing that. Taking on workshops and seminars and things like that. And as you said, definitely the Bible does say, study to show yourself approved. And so you want to make sure that you're always taking the time to grow, expand, learning more, connecting with others, and being in a place of around people who are positive, who can really help you to be able to put you in another place. And so thank you so much again for your amazing words of encouragement, the wisdom that you have provided. And you all, the name of Charlie's business is the Mobile JESTER LLC. It is a professional basketball team. And so if you know of someone as well that loves to play basketball, want to have an opportunity to do that, here is his contact information that is on the screen. And so if you would, Charlie, just tell us about, provide your contact information as we're showing it on the screen.
Well, like you say, email address is mobilegestures@gmail.com. Telephone number is 228-297-0197. There's a lot of information on our website, mobilegesturesllc.com. And more additional information is being added daily. So, but if anybody have any questions about what we're doing and how we're doing it, by all means, reach out to me. And, we're not just, we have ABA teams over 200 nationwide. So if in your area you have young men that are looking for something like that, just reach out to me and I'll supply information for you to have the information for them.
Awesome. So again, you all pass Charlie's information on. Maybe not something that you might need yourself, but you may know someone who has a son who is interested in playing basketball, who may need that information. So make sure that you connect with Charlie. His information has been provided on the screen. And so again, Charlie, thank you so much. Always so honored, just honored to have you as a guest on the Jafora Fox Show to spotlight your business, the Mobile JESTER LLC, as well as your community involvement that you're doing, which is amazing. And as you continue to impact the lives of others, I think it's just awesome. It is so amazing because we all need someone in our lives that can continue to help to make a difference and to be an impact. And so kudos to you for all of the amazing things that you are doing and that you will continue to do. And so at this time, again, thank you. And we're going to go ahead and get started with our Wheel of Names. And thank you to each and every one of you all for joining in and being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Awesome. Congratulations, Gail. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations to you. I will be in contact with you for your gift card. Congratulations, Deborah. I will be in contact with you as well for your gift card. And the final prize, you all, so that you know, will be coming from Mr. Charlie. What he's doing is a $119 value, and it's a digital reader. And so you want to connect with him. It'll be able to help you with personal branding. If you don't have a business or you do have a business, he'll be able to help get that set up for you. So I talked about branding on tonight. So this is a major prize for someone. And if you do win this prize, and if it's not something that you need, it can be transferred to somebody that you know that may need this digital reader. And what it is advertisement. It'll allow you to advertise your business. So this is for the grand prize for tonight. So congratulations, Evelyn. Congratulations. So, Evelyn, if it's not something you need, I know that you have an amazing family of entrepreneurs. And so you can choose someone to have that prize, Evelyn. So you can gift that to someone else so that they can get that digital reader. It's something that they'll be able to use for marketing for their business. So I'll be in contact with you, Evelyn, so that you can get that person who you would like to give that prize to. And then, or if it's something you want for yourself. So just let me know, and then I'll connect you with Charlie so that he can get that information to you. So congratulations to all of the winners, and we'll definitely be getting your prizes out to you. So congratulations to Gail, Deborah, and Evelyn. So God bless you all. God bless you. And thank you all so much for joining and being a part. Thank you so much, Dolores. Thank you all so much for your continued support. And again, to you, Charlie, thank you so much again for being a part and being a guest on the Jafora Fox Show. So also I'm going to say, calling all entrepreneurs, if you would like to be a guest on the Jafora Fox Show, please feel free to reach out to me. Definitely an amazing guest on next week. So on next Thursday, mark your calendar, 7 p.m., have Paulette Hopper, which will be with us on next week. So join us every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So mark your calendars. And then as well, you all mark your calendars for me on Wednesday. You can join me on Wednesdays at 12 noon Central Standard Time with God's Word study. Definitely need God's word during this time like never before. So tune in on Wednesdays at 12 noon Central Standard Time through Facebook Live as well as YouTube. So God bless you all. God bless you. And again, thank you all so much for joining and being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Have an amazing night and stay safe. God bless you.
Jafora Fox, let's talk business. And let's turn it up a notch. It's your time to shine with Jafora Fox. It's all coming together. Just keep your eyes on God and tune in. And let's talk with Jafora Fox.